Welcome to SEC Filings 302. We're going to go over cash burn rate, where and how to find. Now, let me explain what cash burn rate is. Again, here, let's just do Investopedia. I assume they have it. I haven't looked. Burn rate, there we go. Burn rate is typically described as the rate at which a company is spending its cash, okay, venture capital to finance overhead for generating positive cash flows. So, example, if a company like VTVT, its cash position, this is at Dilution Tractor's website, they do all the hard work for me, right? So what this is telling me is they have 1.8 months of cash left because they burn 4.5 million and are estimated cash of 2.7, right? Quarterly burn rate. This is a quarter, right? So in a year, 4 times 4, 16 plus 2 is 18. So 18 mil a year. So this is saying they got 2.7 months of cash left per their last statement. And what does that equal? Right? You just divide it, you get 2 months of cash left. So they need to raise money soon. So they're not profitable. They don't have money. So it's a cash burn rate, right? So a lot of times you need to figure out, does a company need to raise money? Does it not? If a company doesn't need to raise money and they have ATMs and they have shelves, well, doesn't mean they're not going to raise, but they don't need to raise. But I can guarantee you of this video, the date is 3/20. Somehow these guys are going to raise money, be it with this ATM, be it with the equity line, right? Or be it with the new shelf that they're getting. They have to, right? There's no way that they can survive. They're going to be raising money here soon. And so you can come to a company's filings and you can look at their last, here, I'll show you on here, their last 10K, right? Annual report. You come in here and you can dig through, you can find, their consolidated statements of cash in thousand, right? December 31st, December 2020, 2019, 2018, and it'll go through and it'll say, hey, this is all that we have, cash flows, and it breaks down everything you need to know about their cash. You can look at their consolidated balance sheet, and figure out everything that you need to know in here at these SEC websites in their 10K. For me, once again, I don't do this unless he doesn't have the ticker. There's a lot of times he doesn't have the ticker, and I'll have to do it by hand. But I use this, and it just does it real quickly for me. Now, the most important thing to understand, in my opinion, is just because a company has cash doesn't mean they will not raise. And there's a saying that says you raise when you can, not when you need to. So why wait? If your stock shoots up to more than you think it's worth, why wait? Even if you have $50 million, why wait until you're down to 2 to raise? You go out there and you raise. And another thing that comes from this, it turns into one of my strong offering plays. So let's say VTVT shoots up because they figured something out and they're at $5. Well, if they find institutional investors to pay $4.50, that's a pretty strong priced offering, right? They've got 50 million. They upsize the offering and took it. That's what it turns into, a strong offering play. So again, cash, how much cash they have left, and then 1.8 million, and then you divide it by their burn rate to figure out how many months of cash is left. That's it. And you find that on the 10K and the 10Qs. So the 10Qs, again, remember that they're not audited, but the 10Ks are. And so you can do some funny numbers on the 10Qs, but on the 10Ks, these are supposed to be audited, and it's going to give you everything that you need to know about the company. And so you can really rely on it if it's in the 10K. All right. Any other questions? Just let me know.